Monarch recorded that these ultrasonic pulses reflect off urban structures, giving mutos a primitive form of echolocation. Hey! Subscribe, like, and please leave a comment. It really helps the channel. Even though your kind is often seen on the surface, your ancestors were primarily subterranean parasites. This is evident from your powerful forelimbs adapted for digging, and your ability to survive in low-oxygen environments deep underground. Monarch discovered tunnels and cavern systems carved by ancient mutos, stretching for kilometers beneath the Earth. Your biology draws you instinctively toward any location with high radiation: reactors, waste storage sites, and nuclear-powered submarines. In 2014, these places became the first points of contact between mutos and humanity, confirming that modern nuclear technology feels to you like a natural feeding ground. Because of this, Monarch classified your species as a direct threat to global nuclear stability. Now you are a bonded pair. Biologically, you exist to perform one task: find a safe location, build a nest, and begin a new cycle of parasites. The male provides energy, you create the clutch. Your body begins to restructure itself to carry hundreds of eggs. Unlike a muto prime, you cannot implant them directly into Godzilla. You leave them outside, but they still demand enormous amounts of radiation to grow. You search for a place to hide your clutch: caves, bunkers, ruined reactor complexes. Your heightened sensitivity to radiation helps you locate anything that emits heat or atomic energy. You build a nest, reinforcing it with metal debris and stone fragments. The eggs begin to glow with a red, bioluminescent light, a sign that the embryos are actively absorbing radiation. The male protects you and the nest. He disables all technology within kilometers, shutting down aircraft, tanks, and even ships with his EMP. You use your massive body to break walls, collapse ground, and destroy anything threatening your future offspring. You grow more aggressive. The lack of energy makes any muto unstable. If a city stands in your way, the city falls. If soldiers stop you, they die. Every action is driven by one goal: continue the muto cycle. But Earth has one guardian who has opposed your species for millions of years: Godzilla. He senses your radiation trail and moves toward it because your parasite cycles once wiped out his ancestors. When Godzilla arrives, the male strikes first, trying to shut down his atomic breath with EMP blasts. It works partially. The breath sputters but does not disappear. The male realizes this is a natural, ancient enemy of your species. You enter the battle next, relying on your massive weight and powerful limbs. You can flip buses, tear through concrete, and leap high enough to reach rooftops of tall buildings. But even your armor cannot withstand the direct hits from Godzilla's tail. If Godzilla kills the male, your situation becomes desperate. Without his radiation deliveries, you cannot sustain the clutch. The eggs begin to die. You become twice as dangerous, fighting with everything you have to protect the nest. When Godzilla reaches the nest, the outcome is always the same. He destroys the clutch. It is an ancient instinct of his species: eliminate parasites before they can grow and repeat past catastrophes. If you die, the cycle ends. If you survive but lose the clutch, your body cannot start the process again. Mutos live only one generational cycle unless a new muto prime appears to infect another Godzilla-like titan. But on rare occasions, a muto mutates, becoming a queen muto. This subspecies has reinforced armor, larger crest ridges, and greater resistance to shockwaves. She is rare but fully canon within the monsterverse. A queen muto is not a muto prime, but she displays signs of dominance: increased mass, enhanced sensory organs, and stronger EMP organs. She can survive situations a normal female never could. If your cycle were ever completed successfully, hundreds of juveniles would hatch from the clutch. They would consume radiation, grow, and transform into new males and females, repeating your path across the planet. But such an outcome is almost impossible. Godzilla and other titans always destroy muto broods before they spread. Your species rarely reaches its higher evolutionary stages. The muto prime remains an exceptionally rare form, appearing only when one individual survives for an extremely long evolutionary period and accumulates massive amounts of energy. Only a handful have existed in all of history. This is your cycle: parasitism, hatching, finding a partner, building a nest, destroying hosts, losing broods. Yet all of it is just part of an ancient, unchanging survival strategy. Your life as a muto is short, violent, and endlessly shaped by the million-year war between parasite and predator. You are born to continue the cycle, yet almost always die on the battlefield, never seeing the next generation.